Let's see, timestamp. Been a hell of a day already. Timestamp. It is September 5th. About 6:15, something like that. Dealing with social worker stuff, trying to get Alex's nannies and stuff, all that in place, and it's been a whole lot of hurry up and wait most of the day. So, he got his blood work. Well, he went in and had them. They took blood. He was very good, apparently, and he got a lollipop. And I'm actually a little jealous because I had blood work and I didn't get one. That was a month ago or not. Tangerine, good stuff. Little jelly. Yeah. Got to wait around in the lobby for a while. Glad I have a fun app on my phone. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mention this yesterday just because it was a little raw-ish. But yesterday was my baby sister's birthday. She's been gone about 6 years now. Birthdays and death days. They say it gets better, and yeah, I mean, I'm not as numb as when we first got the phone call and all that. But yeah, birthdays and death days. Sometimes around the other holidays, those moments at Thanksgiving or Christmas when you're like, hey, that was, this person's favorite food or what have you. It does get better, but there's still that hole, there's still that pain. And she was saved, so I know I'm going to see her again. And I'm not in a rush to see her again. But, it's a thing. Yeah, speaking of looking at my medical stuff, I was looking at my information with the clinic. You can do all that through your phone online now. It's all very cool. Bear in mind, there are two main types of COPD. One is emphysema, one is chronic bronchitis. They are, from my understanding, kind of very different. They both have to do with the ability to get airflow. Emphysema has to do with, there's little grapevine-y things in your lungs, and they are, the grapes on them are what basically processes some of the air. With emphysema, you've killed some of those. And as a progressive disease, more will die as you get older is basically the gist. If you smoke, you kill them faster because they don't like that. Chronic bronchitis, if I understand it, is where the airways constrict more easily, which you don't want that. You want them to stay open so the air goes in and out very easily. And or chronic bronchitis, you frequently have bronchitis or some kind of bronchial inflammation. And I don't have a medical degree. I just do my research. But I think that's right. If I do have, and I know, actually I've got one or two people that are medically based. If I'm wrong or right, feel free to let me know. Comment. We can have dialogues and it'll be fun. I want to motivate. I want to help. But, we can actually have correspondence this way. They have me down as, in my medical thing, because I was flipping through it, I forget what I had to look up. I had to look something up for the muckety-muck in the office. And I have COPD, chronic bronchitis. which made me kind of, I need to clarify that, because I think I would, in the would you rather game, I think I would rather have chronic bronchitis than emphysema, because emphysema, parts of your lungs are burned up, destroyed, and cannot grow back currently. I still maintain stem cells in the future. I know we're not there yet, but some of the different cell research going on, I think we can regrow it. We're just not there yet, or at least Big Pharma is not allowing people to know that we're there yet. I don't know which it is. I'm not a tinfoil hat kind of guy, but I do know that Big Pharma likes making their money, and sometimes treating patients for 20, 30 years is more valuable to them than curing. And if you're not sure if you agree with me or not, look up the Secklers. And the Oxycontin pain-killing fiasco, and I still maintain they kind of killed my baby sister. You know, she had surgery, and she was on the good stuff, because, you know, after you get out of surgery, you're in pain. It's a thing. And she was on it for a while, and she liked it. It's called addiction. She liked it. And it got bad enough to where the nurses at the front end reception area of hospitals in the area knew her by name, and the second they saw her hit the door, they knew she's going to come in here begging for painkillers. She's going to make some malady up, and, oh, this hurts, that hurts, and maybe she was really in pain, but I think it was an addiction. So, you know, there was that, and that was about 12 years of her life. And proud of her, because she finally beat it. It took a while, and she was clean for 7 to 8 years, maybe 10, I don't know, somewhere in there. And one morning, she had a minor heart attack, which triggered a major heart attack at the ripe old age of 42. Now, I know that heart attacks can happen to 40-year-olds, I'm well aware of that. But I'm pretty sure that the stuff she was on for 10, 12 years that she got hooked on, because some of these people are peddling and or pushing a product that maybe has more side effects than they want to let on about. It broke her body. It broke her body. She was having problems here and there, various health things that, you know, women in their late 30s don't typically go through. Women in their 50s, 60s, yeah. But it aged her body, is my point. And I appreciate that. And she was one of my favorite people. So yeah, I'd like to know if I have chronic bronchitis or emphysema, because now I'm confused. They're both COPD, and they're both, you know, not things you wake up in the morning and go, gosh, you know what I hope I have? I hope that you get the gist. But I think chronic bronchitis is less terminal, if that is such a thing, than emphysema, but I don't know that. And I don't even know what I have now. I know COPD. I know I have COPD. We got that part down. Is this one or that one? I don't know. Anyway, oh, I know what it was. I saw an email today, I guess, getting political for a moment, where the orange guy said that schools are offering operations to transgender kids and that your kids can go to school and they might come back a different gender because they do the operations right there on the school property or something or other. He was some mom, was it Moms for Liberty or whatever? The hate group that wants to ban books that don't need to be banned. That one. I guess he was speaking at one of their events because they're backing him now. Of course they are. You know, these are Hitler's girls. They like banning books that don't need to be banned. Parents can, you know, maybe curtail what their kids are reading and not reading, but I'm not big on censorship. You know, not on like a governmental level. Yeah, that's very Bradbury country. That's not who we are. I mean, unless we want to go like East Berlin, then absolutely, that's exactly who we are. But I don't really think that's most Americans. I think it's just that rare percentage, if you know what I mean. And I'm a German American, and I know that's the wrong direction. The Nazis were the bad guys in the 40s, and they're still the bad guys now. But yeah, he was saying that I guess the schools have operations. Just like late-term abortion means the baby's born and they go kill the baby in another room. These things don't happen, people. That's not how any of this works. Unbelievable. And I know there's some people out there that are like hanging on every word. Oh wow, yeah, that's true. I've seen it happen. Oh yeah. Because it doesn't happen. It's not real. It's just fear-mongering and hate that he uses because he likes it. It works. Created them. If you create a them in the narrative, you've got something there. You can work with that. So, anyway, I had a couple sales on eBay, so I got a little bit of money to work with, so I'm going to go grab some grocery stuff. Getting paid tomorrow from our day job. It's not going to be much, but you can hopefully take care of a few bills. If you're out there and you're struggling, you're not alone. I promise. You're not alone. Yeah. I miss my sister. Alright. It's not blabbering for me. Make it a great day.